Go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to G.O.A. Fish Farm, and I'm back again with another video. Today, I'll be showing you how to change your pond water. Many of you have been asking me, well, after changing my water, my fishes are dying. What is the cause? It is due to excess stress. So today, I'll be showing you an empirical example of how to change your water, the procedure of changing your water in a stress-free manner, whereby you won't experience any mortality, and also to tell you the pros and cons and things to do after changing your water. Alright, if you are new to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button, comment, like, and leave any questions for you at the comment section. Now, back to the video. Now, alright, so currently my water is bad and I'm changing the water. Although this is the fishes I sorted, so I'm using them for the example. So in this in-house sorting pond, because we just finished ashing, so I'm using the pond. So you can see now, once I notice that my water has reached 1 feet, that is above the fish, I started supplying in water. You can see my inlet, my outlet is open. Let me show you the outlet. You see, outlet is still going. So in and out, I see that water has reached 1 feet. I make sure everything is still on, and the inlet is also in flow because it's at 1 feet below the fish. So I do not allow the water to drain itself to the brim, whereby my fish will be struggling for the last available water. If you made your fish to actually have to stay for the last available water, you'll be experiencing issues. I change this water, I'm changing this one today, the same thing I do for my blue stock and other fishes. So once you want to change your water, once it's dirty, make sure it reaches from that 4 feet. Once it's reaching 1 feet, start operating the inflow system. That is, water is going in, water is going out till it becomes clean. Once it's clean, you lock your inlet, and then you lock your outlet, and then you leave the inlet open so that the water can keep coming, and as such your fish will not be stressed and they won't be dying. Now, what is the consequences of you draining your water to the brim? The consequences is that your fish will be extraordinarily stressed, and as such, before you start feeding the other day, you will notice that some of them might die. You might experience 2 mortality or 3 due to the stress of the fish. Not as if your pond is infected or the water is infected, but the fact that you stress them in the changing of your water. Now, the second issue is that anytime you want to change your water, study the weather condition. Make sure you are changing your water either early in the morning, around 6 a.m. before the sun rises, and then so that there will be a distant hour before that 10 p.m. when you are meant to feed them. Because if you change your water anything later than 7-8, that is once you finish changing the water, by the time you want to feed them, it will be around that 10, and that's just 1 hour interval. Your fish will not eat. Because anytime you stress your fish, they will lose their appetite, they will lose their balancing, and they will not eat. If you feed them, it will be a waste, or they will only pick small. So as such, you have, if it is the case that you change your water late, make sure you didn't feed them that very morning again. Let them stress themselves, balance, swim, and enjoy themselves. By evening time, you now feed them. That means that day you change your water, you are feeding them just once. If you should make the mistake of changing your water 7 to 9, and then by 10 you are feeding them, anyone that eats, there is high probability, experience has shown it, and empirical analysis and scientific analysis have proven it, that your fish, some of them will overfeed and also die because they will be stressed, and when they eat, they will not swim well to digest the food. So as such, you'll be experiencing mortality, or some of your fish might die. So this is the procedure of changing your water. Now that I've made my water to be clean, I've noticed that it is balanced, I've locked my outlet and my inlet is flowing. So as such, my fishes will not be stressed, they will keep swimming. But once you make it to be, unless during harvesting, note, unless during harvesting, do not drain your water to the brim before putting in fresh water, or else your fish will be stressed and the consequences will be experiencing mortality. So just follow me, come and see the procedure as the water is already cleared. So as you can see, instead of them being tired and sitting to one side, they are all swimming and the water is already increasing. That shows that I made a changing of water, a stress-free changing of water. So this is the procedure of how to change your water. Alright, so this is another video. A client who does not know how to change his water invited me to come and guide him. So here I'm changing the water. I'm guiding him on how to do. Just follow us through. Alright. He's using a tank system. So just follow us to the process. Alright, so we are changing the water. So once it's about to reach 1 feet, we'll start to supply water into the inlet. You see, we remove the outlet. If you notice, once the fishes are reaching there, they are all turning back. Because the pressure, they know that it's a pathway. So they are all turning back. So you can see. So by the time it's about to reach 1 feet, we'll start putting in fresh water. The water is 1 feet, already supplying inlet. You can see. So they are still swimming. They are still swimming. You can see. So this is the procedure for changing of the water inside the tank. You can see. So we need the outlets. If you do this, you will notice that you'll be experiencing mortality or your fish are not going to be spread. Alright, so we have come to the end of this session. If you are new to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button, comment, like, and leave any question for us at the comment section. And if you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to me on 0067706651 or visit our website at www.G.O.A.farms.com, or you reach out to us on our Instagram page, Facebook page, and also on YouTube at G.O.A. Farms. Alright, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for following us. You can reach out to us on anything that has to do with aquaculture business, be it stocking, rearing, hatchery, marketing, and sales. Or you want us to help you with your farm setup, we always get you covered. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.